Let's go! The Tennessee Titan fan base does not deserve what has happened to them. Oh my goodness gracious. It's like all your offensive guys that we thought were going to be good have done absolutely nothing, and that includes the rookie Cam Ward. This protection actually is really good. It's hard for me to see if anything is indeed open. Looks like this inbreaker to Elick could have been thrown. Instead, Cam Ward works it around and decides to just blindly throw his check down. And as the check down is fading away, this play just gets picked off. And guess what? You're basically throwing the game away to the team that has dominated the AFC South up to this point, and that, of course, is the Indianapolis Colts. And you can see from this angle, boom, all right? Yeah. Ugh. Ugh. Oh. There's just nothing else you could say at this point. So we get to here, and there were some good Cam Ward moments. You work the shallow drag here to Chig. It's a really good play action fake right here. He gets these linebackers rolling here to the right, and you're slipping this to Chig to the left. And obviously, he doesn't give you a whole lot as a blocker, but this is where you really need him to shine his speed. Right, so he gets upfield, picks up a really nice explosive gain. Titans' offense is a mess. So on 3rd and 11, you have a crowded line of scrimmage. So you're always worried that there's going to be some unblocked pressure, and you do get that. Up the middle, there's a twist. So you as a QB, yes, you would like to see this get picked up right here. It's kind of tough to really see who needs to pick up this twister. Right? I would guess it's not the tackle blocking down. Maybe it's the running back that needs to pick him up right here. But you do have unblocked pressure over the middle. Now let's take a look at the back end, and you can see that the middle of the field is open. You have these safeties, linebackers right there at the line of scrimmage, and Cam Ward is like, hey, I'm just going to work this seam right here to Chig. Looks like this is a coverage bust. You can see these two defenders run into each other. But Cam Ward sticks in this pocket while getting crushed, throws a dot. You got to make that catch. You just do. You just do if you are a receiving tight end. So, yeah, once again, these camera angles are just way too tight for you as a viewer to even enjoy this. This is how they used to film things in the old days. How are you gonna know whatever is happening on the field when the cameras are this tight? But still, one thing you will see with Cam is a lot of drifting back. Just drifting back, drifting back, drifting back, drifting back. And now you're in a tough spot because you're in the pocket. You can't just throw it away. And you're slipping on yourself, and you're eating another big Geno Smith level sack. It was nice to see this. If you are a Titans fan, you finally get something going with Calvin Ridley, who's just been a non-factor. Some of it is design. Obviously, you're running smash basically here to the bottom. It's just, it looks like it might be over. This is a ridiculous throw. Good job by Calvin finding the weak spot here. And a good move up the field to make that backer miss and pick up some extra yards. Do you guys think it's over for Calvin Ridley? And this right here is good stuff from Cam. This is covered. You have a twist stunt going over here to the right side, and you'll break this contain right here and pick up the first down on the scramble. Some really, really, really good stuff right here from Cam Ward, and you're able to pick up the first down. And you could see he had a lot of work to do with this. Was there something open on that mesh? I'm not sure. I would like to see a little bit more Gunnar Helm and just other tight ends in general. Receiving tight ends just don't do a whole lot for me. I prefer my tight end to at least people think he could be a reasonably good blocker, because those types of tight ends will get you some slips, and that is exactly what you get here. So really, really, really good stuff right here from Cam. So I like this throw. It's just not well located enough, okay? It's just slightly behind Calvin Ridley, who had a step. Good play by the DB right there. And, well, you still need to make this catch. You just do. Okay? Just, ugh. So we get to the 2nd and 7, and the Colts have the foot off the gas. They have a comfortable 21-point lead. So this obviously, everything you see is with a grain of salt, right? But, you know, through this portion of the game, you threw the very critical pick six, and now we get to here. You have a simulated pressure with the end backing out, and the protection is really good. Play pitch and catch right here with Tyler Lockett, and guess what? This is an actual linebacker he's up against. So, you know, this is one of the downsides of Tyler Lockett as a player. There's so many montages of him just falling down to avoid a big hit, which I think is smart in some instances, but you're down by 21, and you could see if he doesn't give himself up this early, he's picking up the first down pretty easily. So the Titans have obviously spent a decent amount on their offensive line, and by decent, they've spent have they played badly up to this point? I would say it's not been atrocious, whatever. Either way, this is some good pass protection right here for Tony Pollard. Fill to the middle and then get to the outside. Good stuff. And then, of course, Cam Ward hits his check down. I would like to see when I get the all-22 here, if something was open to Calvin Ridley here. He does get it to Chig, and you are able to pick up a first down. Really good stuff. So we get to this 3rd and 3. This is some really good quarterbacking right here, once again, by Cam Ward. So they're running mesh, and these NFL defenders are so good at passing this off. In college guys can't do it. Okay, so this backer knows that Calvin Ridley is coming across, and he's right there. So this is really good stuff by Cam to not let that throw happen right here, because nothing is indeed happening there. So he rolls out to the right side, had some good rollouts to the right during portions of this game, and he makes a really good scramble drill throw down the field for a first down to Tyler Lockett. Good throw, good catch. So we get to here, and we're throwing off our back leg, which is what we want to avoid. Obviously, the TD last week was a lot of fun. But, man, look at that. That's ridiculous. Looks like Drake London out there going up there and making that play. Really, really, really good stuff. Titans fans, let me know, do you think Chimere Dike should play more? Okay? Showed some juice, right? He had the end around. That was almost a touchdown, running a little bit of a pivot route right here. And, bam, that's a good job by Cam Ward, getting him away from this backer right here. And because he threw it at that location, it allowed DK to make a guy miss there and then make another guy miss there. So the former Florida Gator has some juice. Alrighty, so what do we make of the Cam Ward experiment? You start off the season 0-3, and you're going to have to go get a new coach. Well, let's start with the negatives here. The pick six is a problem. The protection here obviously breaks down. It's 4th and 11, and you're down by 21. You know, I know many have said the offensive line is underperformed, but, man, you do need to single out Calvin Ridley. I mean, 1 catch on 7 total targets. It has just been atrocious. And I know that there are some Titans fans that just want to play Elick more and DK more and maybe even Gunnar Helm more, even though Chig did lead you in receiving in this game. So, yeah, I really, really, really don't know what the Titans should do next, but it's only going to get tougher from here. But, yes, I think Cam Ward is playing fine enough to just keep playing him and just go through the rookie blues here. So let me know what you guys think down below. It is Power Hour NFL. Boom! Tonight we're doing cinnamon rolls. Let's go.